What's going on, guys? Welcome to Golden Setups. I'm your host, Golden Focus, and today I'm gonna actually just hit you with some next day setups. I could go over my trades. A lot of people didn't do too well today, and so I figured, hey, let's do something different. Let's just jump straight forward to the setups and give you a little bit of mental sauce, something to think about as you continue to trade throughout the week. So, first thing first, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into our setups. All right, first what we're doing here is we're looking at ES, and if you're trading SPY or SPX, this will work as well. And so let's look at what happened. Last time we talked about next day setup. I talked about a rejection of the top of the channel. We got that rejection of this trend line. We got that. We got a nice drop today. It was towards the later part of the day. Beautiful drop if you were able to catch it. And here we are breaking back down below this daily wedge again. If we're weak, I'm looking for us to break this trend line, take us down to 4121.75, this key level right here. I'm going to go ahead and try to make this make the text here a little bit bigger here so everyone can read. There we go. That's better. Let me bring this in a little bit. Good. All right. So yeah, we got a level right over here. 41.21 if we're weak, we'll break this trend line, come all the way back down here. If we're strong, I'm gonna be looking. I've been having a hard time looking at ES for strong. I'm not trying to have any biases, but you can see how we've been just rejecting the 20 all the way down here, just rejecting the 20. We've having a hard time staying above this bright white line, which is the top of this daily wedge that we're in. If I zoom out real quick, you can see that we've just been riding the top of this wedge that we've been in on the daily. So, hit the wedge, hit the top of the wedge, hit the bottom of the wedge. Here we are at the top, having a hard time. And you know how wedges go. Once we're at the top, the next step is boom, down here at the bottom. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. I want to be able to trade whatever the chart gives me. And so being conservative, if we're weak just to start out, we're going to be coming down to 4121.75. But if we're strong, we're going to try again to climb up this top of the wedge, daily wedge that we've been in, and try to use the 20. I'd like to see the 20-day moving average on the hourly be used as support to the upside if we're going to be strong. We're going to have to wait, watch, and see for tomorrow. That's ES. Let's go ahead and move over to Tesla. Tesla. All right. Today we had a nice big run up this morning. Nice little drop down, and looks like we're trying to come back up. So as far as Tesla is concerned, if we're weak, all right, let's do that with Tesla real quick. Boom. All right, so if we're weak, I'm expecting Tesla to come back down to this trend line right here that I've drawn. Again, we're on the hourly here. I'm expecting Tesla to come back down to here, and if we break this trend line, at least come down to 164.30. I'd love to see it come down and hit the bottom of this channel. We've been channeling for the last few days, ever since we broke this ascending wedge that we've been in over the last few weeks. We've been in this ascending wedge last few weeks, and so now we broke, and now we're trying to. Now we're channeling down. So if we're going to be weak, I'm expecting a drop back to the trend line and then down to the bottom of the wedge. But if we're going to be strong, I have an alert set right here at 169.19. If we can get above that, and actually use this level or somewhere around this level as support, I can definitely see a move to the upside. 171.14 is my next level to the upside. We'll see if we'll get that tomorrow. That's going to be Tesla. Let's go ahead and move on. Let's check out Google. Nice little star of the show today. Nice little bull flag, was flagging early in pre-market. We got that break. Beautiful move. And if we're going to be weak tomorrow for Google, which is I'm not sure if we're gonna get it, but again, these this season has been kind of weird. If we're going to be strong, we're gonna continue to punch up. I really want to see what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm not really getting a lot here from what I'm seeing here as far as Google's concerned. Not really getting a lot here, but you know, we did run up here. We hit the 0.236 level, 23% level on the fibs, and we flagged really nice. And then after that, broke up out of that flag this morning. That was a really good play. I happened to make a little something off of that right there. Beautiful play. All right, and that's also I wanted to give you guys a heads up, let you know. Let's just say you're focused on like one ticker. Let's say it's ES. Today, all day today, ES, SPY, SPX was just really choppy. But keep in mind, you know, ES, SPY, SPX, you know, they're comprised of a lot of other tickers and they have a lot of other sectors into it. So if you're noticing that it's choppy, all right, here's some of that mental sauce I was talking about. If you're noticing that it's choppy, hey guys, look around, you know, look around, check out Amazon, check out Google, check out Tesla, check out Apple, check out NVDA. And these were the stars of the show today. These were the stars of the show today. If you could look around, and if you are a part of my free Telegram channel, you were getting these notifications. I was, you know, kind of putting that out there as well. So anyhow, if we're gonna be weak or strong as far as Google is concerned, if we're gonna be weak, I'm expecting a drop below the 9 here. But honestly, right now Google looks pretty bullish. That could change in the morning, so we're gonna see. Let's jump down to Apple. All right, we got a little bit more here with Apple that we're dealing with. You can see we're in a little bit of a wedge here with Apple. So just going to be looking to see which way we're going to break. If we break to the upside, obviously that's going to be a sign of strength. We break to the downside, that's going to be a sign of weakness. If we break up, what are we looking? Where are we looking to go? I'm looking at 172.73. Conservatively, I'd look at 172.61. This is right where this supply zone starts. If we break down to the downside, you know, first I'm looking at 172.07 and then 171.80. All right, and ultimately 171.36. But we're gonna see if we're weak. Looking at Apple, you know, we've just been hanging out. We've just been hanging out here for a while. If we put some fibs on Apple, let's see what we're looking like. What is this looking like right now? And that looks pretty clean. I mean, we're having a hard time staying below the 23% level. I mean, this would indicate that this would indicate some bullish sentiment that we're going to be possibly moving to the upside. We could fail. I mean, things have been we've been like in this shaky place here in this economy. So, but this is what the technicals are telling me, and I'm going to be looking at those trend lines that I put up here to be able to tell whether we're going to be strong or weak, to be able to look for a good play or a good setup. Let's jump into NVIDIA, another star of the day today. All right, another star of the day, another one flagging pre-market. Love it. Made some good money on here. It was very interesting. I didn't think I would make what I made on NVIDIA today. And yeah, I was kind of shocked, to be quite honest. But nevertheless, today was a great day for an NVIDIA trade. Lots of flags to the upside. It was really good. Star of the show. Again, if you're noticing that SPX, SPY, ES is chopping, hey, look around. You might find your setup on a different ticker. All right, if we're going to be strong as far as NVIDIA is concerned, if we're going to be strong, we're going to go ahead and hop up above the VWAP, use that as support, and continue to the upside. What I'm doing is I'm going to be watching a few trend lines here. I'm going to be watching this trend line right here. Most importantly, this one right here. If we break down below this trend line right here, I believe we're going to be moving down first at least to 290.83, and then after that possibly much lower. But we'll see. We're going to have to wait, watch, and see. Right now, I got to say that it looks pretty. NVIDIA looks pretty strong. I mean, it looks pretty strong. We're gonna wait, watch, and see how this continues to plan out. And it's weird because I don't know if, you know, I gotta be careful with the calls. I just feel like I gotta be careful with the calls. But anytime I see my setup, I gotta take it at the same time. So anyhow, if we're strong, all right, you know, we're gonna go ahead and continue to use this trend line as support. And move up. Or if we're weak, we're gonna go from trend line here to this trend line over here, and then possibly down to this trend line over here. So I'm going to be waiting and watching for these breaks to see what happens, see if we can break down or if we're going to continue to move up. All right, so there's NVIDIA. Let's check out Amazon, another star of the day today, another star of the day. Amazon, I gotta say, is looking quite bullish. Is looking quite bullish right now. Here we are. You might see a lot of lines on my chart here, but for good reason. So if we're strong, if we're going to continue, again, flagging pre-market, beautiful pre-market flag. A lot of people ask, do I look at pre-market? Of course I look at pre-market. I want to get all the data that I need. I need all the data necessary to make a good decision and to be able to find a good setup. And that lo and behold, beautiful setup. So Amazon, big move to the upside here. And then after that, nice little retracement towards the later end of the day. Is Amazon strong or weak right now? I would say, to be fair, Amazon looks pretty strong to me in my opinion, but no biases, right? No biases. If we're going to be strong, we're going to break above this trend line to the upside. We're going to come up here and hit 114.81, which is roughly around here. But if we're going to be weak, all right, we're going to continue down. First, we're going to hit 112.08, which is a key level on my chart. Then we're going to hit this trend line, and then we're just going to drop from trend line to trend line to trend line. I'm going to be looking for that if we're going to be weak. But right now, initially, if we're strong, we got one way up, and if we're weak, at the very minimum, we're going to be coming back down to 112.09. What am I going to be looking for weakness? Really, if we break down below this trend line right here, if we break down below this trend line, that's going to probably be my first sign of weakness. And then after that, then we break down the next trend line. That's going to be my second sign of great weakness. Coming down again before next to that, I could see us possibly hitting this purple line over here, which is the 200-day moving average. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We want to be able to look for the most close and conservative targets first. We don't want to aim too far away. All right, and so anyhow, those are some good coverages of what did we touch base on? ES, SPX, SPY, Tesla, Google, Apple, NVIDIA. Hope you guys enjoy this. Watch it again if you need to. And don't forget to sign up to the free Telegram here at goldensetups.com. You can just come to the top right over here. You can come over to social. All right, and you can click on free Telegram, and that's going to take you right there. Also got the YouTube channel right over here. You're watching it here on YouTube, but in case you're not watching it on YouTube, this is how you get to the YouTube channel. And then after that, we got the SAW sessions. This is new, and we most recently did this 3 ultra profitable setups to double your account. That was amazing. That was fantastic. I got a lot of great responses there. A lot of big plays, big moves, triple figure percentage moves that came out of here. So I had one guy did an amazing job, 8 out of 8 trades, did really good. I mean, all green. So that's fantastic. He's doing a great job. A lot of people there who joined here did a great job. We have some up and coming SAW sessions coming down the line, charting the best levels and winning trend lines and demand zones. All right, demand support and demand zones. So anyhow, those are coming up very soon. But right now, the one that we have available is the 3 ultra profitable setups. That next one, the next VIP SAW session for 3 ultra profitable golden setups to double your account. It's to be announced. It's going to be coming up soon, and when I promote it, sometimes they fill up. But I like to have more of an intimate crowd, if I'm being honest, because I get to take the time to answer questions. But feel free if you want to get ahead of the bunch, go ahead and get your tickets here, and as soon as they're announced, you'll be at the front of the line. You'll be at the front of the line. So anyhow, that's what we got going here. I really appreciate you guys for checking me out. Remember, on Fridays, we do some live trading. You can come over here to Golden Setups, click on Join Live, and you'll join my private Zoom channel, and you'll be with me being able to trade live. Also do one-on-one coaching, trade reviews. Feel free to book a session there. And we got a weekly newsletter, like pretty much what I just did here in this video. I do that on the weekends. You get this, you get 4 of these a month. So these are really helpful, and these are the things I trade off of as well. So anyhow, guys, thank you so much for taking the time. Don't forget to trade the setup, trade confident, and obviously live life. Take care.